Hello, in this video we're gonna perform the first configuration on Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. So once you turn it on, then we can press start and let's get right into it. So now we need to select our language. I'm gonna choose English United States and then let's proceed by pressing next. Over here we can connect to mobile network, so if you have the SIM card inserted then we can turn it on or off. I'm gonna actually leave it off. Then we need to agree to end user license agreement, and optionally we can also agree to sending diagnostic data. I'm not gonna do that, but of course feel free to do this. And then let's press next. Up here we can set up our device by using another device, or we can just proceed by setting up manually, and we're gonna do just that. We're gonna set up manually. Now we need to choose our Wi-Fi network. So if you are at home, then you want to select your network and then you need to enter the password. So once you selected the Wi-Fi connection, then you can enter the password. In addition to that, you can go back, and if you have the QR code, then you can press this icon over here in order to open the rear camera and scan the QR code of the Wi-Fi. Or you can skip this process by actually pressing skip over here, but you can also turn off Wi-Fi here. So I'm gonna actually sign in. I'm gonna connect to my Wi-Fi, and once we connect we will see this information, getting your phone to be ready. Then we have the option to copy apps and data from our other device, so we can transfer photos, contacts, Google accounts, and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna not do that here. I'm gonna not copy, as we will perform the clean configuration here. So let's press don't copy. And in the meantime, during this process over here, during this stage, you might be asked to reboot your device if you just turn it on for the first time. So just go ahead and of course agree to that. This usually happens after you connect to your Wi-Fi. But after that, you will see the option to sign in to your Google account. So of course, if you have a Google account, it is recommended to use it. So you can enter the email or phone number over here. You can tap on this field in order to enter the address. If you forgot your email, then you have the option to press forgot email here. We can create a new account. So if you don't have Google account, you have an option to create one by pressing create account. And of course, you can also skip this process by pressing skip. I'm gonna actually sign in. Once you enter your email or phone number, simply press go or tap next if you have the option. And of course, we need to enter the password. If you forgot your password, you can press forgot password as well. After the password, we need to agree to Google terms of service. So we're gonna press I agree. And let's wait for the next screen. There we go. Now we can immediately set up the screen lock. So we can choose face recognition, fingerprint, and besides these two, besides biometrics, we also need to set up the pattern, pin code, or password. Of course, you can skip this process and you can set it up later in the settings without any issues. And I'm gonna do that, as I don't need to really protect my phone over here. But of course, feel free to do this. Just simply follow the instructions that will be visible on the screen. So I'm gonna press skip anyway. Then over here we have the information that our phone has settings that we can change them now or later in the settings, obviously. So we're gonna continue, and here we can enable and disable location by tapping on this switcher here. And the same goes with scanning. We have the usage and diagnostic data, and that is pretty much it. So then we can press accept once we are done with the selection. Now we can choose to back up our data to our Google account. So of course we can agree to photos and videos to be backed up, as well as other device data. You can also select to not back up, so you can just choose one of these or all of them, or none at all. So I'm gonna choose not to back up, but of course, once again, feel free to do this. Then we need to choose our browser and search engine, so let's press next. Here we have a selection of different browsers. Now, if you don't know which one to choose, the most default option is Google Chrome and also Samsung Internet. So these two, I believe, are pre-installed anyway, especially the Samsung Internet. So even if you don't choose it, you will still have it. But I guess Google Chrome is one of the most basic ways to go. And let's press set as default. Now with search engine, the most popular choice of course is Google, so we're gonna select Google this time, and we're gonna set as default. Then we have Gemini, where we can, first we need to press continue, and then we can use Gemini with the Hey Google voice command, which you can set up over here. So you can press turn on and then proceed with all the instructions that will be visible on the screen, but I'm gonna choose no thanks here, as I don't really need it. There we go. Now we have the Samsung account sign-in page, and you can simply choose to sign in with Google. This will be the easiest way. So even if you don't have Samsung account yet, but you do have Google account, then you can just sign in with Google account, and like I said, it will be the easiest way to do so. But besides that, you can also choose email or phone number and sign in with QR code. If you don't have an account, or if you forgot your password, then you can choose this text at the bottom, and then you can choose to create an account or choose one of these forgot options in order to get these details back. And you can actually skip this screen, this sign-in page, by choosing setup later in the settings. And then after that you can press skip. If you choose not to skip, if you decide to create an account, etc., then once again follow all these instructions. And let's proceed. So now we have Samsung service legal information. We need to agree to terms and conditions. You can also just skip that, actually. And the rest of the options are optional, so we're gonna choose agree. Here we have also auto blocker here, the customization service, and personal data intelligence. Feel free to read what they do, and of course you can agree or not agree to these services. I'm gonna press agree. We can choose the display mode, so we can use the dark and light theme. So choose which one you prefer. I'm gonna stick with light, and then let's press next. And I believe this should be it. There we go, we are all set up, so we can press home. And that is all. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next videos. Bye!